Good morning. I just wanted to make a quick little video talking about something that is on my mind these days. And I have an inkling that it's probably something that many others are contemplating and working through right now. And that is all about embracing the mystery of things, stepping into the unknown. It's a huge part of expansion. It's sort of, we have in this manifestation process, we have sort of this acquiring. I like to equate manifestation oftentimes with cooking. So we have a vision, and to we want to make this amazing dish. This is exactly what we want. This is what we're craving. So we go and we either create or we do some digging around and exploring and find that perfect recipe to get us what we want. And then we go to the store, get all the ingredients, bring the ingredients home, wash them, chop everything up, put it in a pan, cook it, marinate, whatever needs to happen. So there are all these little tasks to get things in order and start manifesting. And then finally, at the end, you come out with this amazing dish, this dish that you dreamed up, and you can taste as you go, sort of see how it feels. But then you sort of get to that final product, and you're like, I have manifested this. I've gotten the ingredients. I've done all the steps. And you do a taste tester. And you're like, do I like this? How do I want to change it? And then it's sort of back to the, you have one way through, one run through, and then you can sort of evaluate what adjustments you'd like to make. Is this really what you want? Is this sort of what you want? Is it completely different from what you want? And then adjust accordingly. So it's this constant sort of manifestation, and manifesting what you truly want is this very interactive experience and process of in many ways trial and error, and also just sort of following a system of some kind, or just following trial and error, and sort of testing the ingredients, and following a recipe and seeing if that's right for you, and then adjusting to make it your own. So there's sort of this process. But then, there's also this, whenever we sort of start on a creative journey, there is this element of the unknown that needs to be embraced, and we need to empower ourselves within this space of mystery to enjoy it, because everything is neutral, and we assign it meaning. So an experience, how we experience something, so much of that is dependent upon our mindset, our attitude, how we choose to experience it. So this mystery, the unknown, it's like an uncomfortable space to be in for many of us. I know for me, I want to impose definition on what is not defined, what is undefined. But then we can sell ourselves short with that. We can impose definition when really there's something that very natural and exquisite that wants to unfold itself. So when we impose definition, we take that possibility off the table momentarily. So sort of learning to learning to lean into that mystery, learning to make love to the mystery, to embrace it, and associate the sensations of mystery with the positive. So how do I love this experience? This is undefined, and that adrenaline and that those sensations of something being unknown or undefined, how can I find pleasure in that? How can I embrace it? Just to keep myself in that space a little bit longer as things take shape in the three-dimensional material world. So it's just kind of creating a bit more space for ourselves and changing our mindset around mystery and what's uncomfortable and the discomfort around, what's undefined, in order to lean into that and to create a little more space for something to manifest, to take shape. It's a little bit of mind play and saying, okay, how can we make this state feel good for ourselves so we can stay on track, continue cooking things up, but let whatever it is unfold organically as well, and take the time that it needs so it can truly marinate, so it can really become its full potential. So it's really about saying, at least for me, I'm playing with, this is like, I know that these times of mystery, these are transitional times and they're temporary. So really relish it. It's fleeting. And also just when the sensations come up, I just sort of say, this is interesting. This is an interesting sensation. This is an interesting feeling. And I just sort of opt to, when I start to get those butterflies or those like jumping in my cells and in my stomach and in my muscles, I just sort of say, this is what mystery feels like. This is excitement. This is alive. This is receptive. This is, oftentimes I think of myself like a coral reef, just sort of so alive and constantly receiving and constantly moving. And especially in these times of mystery, when you're so receptive and you're so open and you're, it's like our antennas, they creep up and we can feel it. And it's, our hair standing on end a bit. But it's like, how can we say, ooh, something really exciting is happening now? So even just knowing that alleviates the discomfort of it. It transforms it into something thrilling and something that you want to embrace. These moments, creating more space where possibility just expands and expands and expands. So anyways, that's just my 2 cents about that. And I hope that this was helpful. And please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think of this. And I love you.